Hey guys, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to talk about GTA 5 being remastered for PS5. And a lot of people are not happy about this because they want GTA 6 to come out, and they feel like Rockstar is not putting enough time into GTA 6, and instead putting time into making another version of GTA 5. And they should focus more on making GTA 5 and making more content for it, because GTA 5 is really good today. And when it first came out, there wasn't really much to offer for it. I mean, yeah, there was cars and some missions, but there wasn't really much else to do. But now, after all the years of DLCs and content updates with the game, has made the game what it is today. This game is so relevant and successful, and that's why Rockstar is not giving up on this game and making another version of it for the PS5. Because if they spent their time making GTA 6, then it wouldn't be as good as GTA 5 is right now. It'd take years of DLCs and updates to make GTA 6 anything near GTA 5. Because whenever GTA 5 came out, like I said, there wasn't much to do, and there wasn't much content to it. And that'd be the same thing with GTA 6. But GTA 5, it already has a lot of content, so Rockstar can just build on to GTA 5 and make more and more content for it, making it even better than it is now, even though it's already great as it is, because of the years of DLCs. And Rockstar hasn't given up on this game, and that's why this game's so successful, because most games are successful by GTA 5 because they give up on the game. They don't add more content to it. I mean, yeah, it might get some content, but after a year or two, they give up on the game. It doesn't get any more content or updates, and then they move on to the next game. But GTA 5 has had years of people enjoying it. And not only that, the years of DLCs and content updates, and people have been able to enjoy the game at the same time. It's not like they're holding the game back and adding all DLCs at one time. We can actually enjoy the game as they keep adding updates and DLCs. We can still enjoy the game. Like, I'm sure they're working on their DLC for GTA 5, but we can still enjoy the game the way it is right now. And then when we get to new DLCs, we can enjoy it even more and enjoy new content from it. Because all these DLCs are what's building GTA 5 and making it what it is today. And people say GTA 5 is dead, but they have no proof for that. They always like to say that GTA 5 is dying, and that's boring. And yeah, it can get boring, but the thing that stops it from being boring is the DLCs and content updates that Rockstar have been adding to the game. Because if Rockstar hasn't added DLCs or content updates, then this game would not be what it is today. People would have got off the game, and there won't be as many players on the game. The game would have gotten boring. But Rockstar has added new content to the game and making it better and more improved. They already made a remastered version for it, and they're doing it again because this game is so great and successful. Because if they would just release the game 7 years ago and never remastered it or added any content or DLCs, then this game would have not done so well. And the reason this game has done so well is because of all the DLCs and content updates. And Rockstar wants to continue that and make the game even more successful. So that's why GTA 6 don't need to come out right now, because Rockstar can work on GTA 5 and keep adding content and DLCs to it. Because the more content and DLCs that GTA 5 has, the better it is, because instead of making a whole new game and having to put years into it, and even after putting years into making a new game, it's still not as good as GTA 5 is, because GTA 5 was worked on for years until its first release, and then they remastered it, and they've been spending years adding DLCs and content to it. So the years they spent making GTA 5, then they released it, and after years of making it, there wasn't that much to do in GTA 5 until they started adding DLCs while the game was out, instead of working on GTA 6. That's why GTA 5 was so successful, because If they would immediately start on GTA 6 after releasing GTA 5, then GTA 5 would not be as great as it is today. So, people shouldn't be so demanding for GTA 6 whenever GTA 5 is great as it is. And they should want more content to GTA 5, because GTA 5 is a great game, and the more and more content added to it is what makes it relevant and not boring. Because people say that GTA 5 is boring, but the thing that stops it from being boring is DLCs and content. And they keep updating the game every week and adding more stuff to it to make the game going strong. And that's what keeps it alive. But people still like to say GTA 5 is dead, even though they have no proof for it, and this game's nowhere near dead. And it's proven wrong because Rockstar is making another remastered version for GTA 5, and they're releasing it again for PS5, even though it's already been on PS3 and PS4. It's so successful that it's been released for free consoles, or it's going to be released for free consoles, because when it gets released for PS5, then it's going to be even better than it is now. In our remastered version, we're already playing the remastered version because we're playing on the PS4 and Xbox One, because when it first came out, it was on PS3 and Xbox 360. But they made the remastered version and kept adding stuff to it to make it even better. And now they're adding another remastered version, and even after that, they're going to add more and more stuff to it, making it even better. So that's why this game is a whole different game than it was at the very beginning. And instead of having to make a whole different game and give up on the game right away, they're making it to where they can add stuff to GTA 5 and make it more and more relevant. Instead of making GTA 6 right away, they can take their time with GTA 5, and then after there's no more stuff to add GTA 5, that's when they can start working on GTA 6, and then GTA 6 can come out. But they need to take their time with GTA 6, because like I said, when a GTA game first comes out, there's not much to it, like I said with GTA 5, but they've taken years of adding DLCs and content to it, and that's what made it like it is today. The game was not like this when it first came out. And when Rockstar announced that the game is so successful that they're making another remastered version, that proves that GTA 5 is dead spam wrong. And that makes them look stupid because people keep saying that and they will never add any evidence or proof to it. They keep saying the same thing for years, and there's no changing them. All they do is they like to say that GTA 5 is dead, but they have no proof or evidence. But I have proof and evidence that GTA 5 is not dying. You can still find 30-player lobbies, you can still find people doing missions and different activities in this game. This is an open world game, and people can do whatever they want. They can grief, they can grind, they can do PvP, and there's so much to do in this game. And there's been more and more vehicles and content updates that have made griefing, grinding, and doing PvP better. Because back then you couldn't really do it as well as you can do it now. I mean, sure you could grind contact missions, but now you can grind heist and business, and you can grief using weaponized vehicles. And there's so much of a variety you can use with it. And when they're doing PvP, there's more weapons now. They've added more weapons throughout the years. They've added explosive sniper. They've added Mark II weapons. They've added all these weapons and vehicles that have made PvP and griefing more fun. And also grinding. They've added more stuff to grind and more vehicles you can grind with. So GTA 5 is not dead. And that's why GTA 5 is so successful and relevant to this day, and will continue to be relevant for the years to come. This game will be the best game ever because they didn't give up on this game, and they kept adding more and more to it instead of giving up on it right away and working on GTA 6. Even if GTA 6 would have come out now already, it's able to immediately start working on it after releasing GTA 5. I mean, sure, we'd have GTA 6, but GTA 5 would have never been as great as it is today. The years of DLCs and content, we would have never had that if Rockstar put all their time into working on GTA 6. And yeah, we'd have GTA 6, but even if we had GTA 6, there wouldn't be much content for either GTA 6 or GTA 5. So anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys leave a like, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.